How do we collaborate with the whole ecosystem? How do we create an opportunity for us all to come together to do something amazing together for the British economy? For the first time, I think we've had everyone under one roof, and just the level of questioning that we've had does come down to communication. And I do feel that if we start opening up those communication channels, we will end up in a much better position.
Internet of Things, that idea that we hear so much about, the idea of smart cities where transport hubs talk to cars, allowing seamless, frictionless, trafficless sort of systems. It's amazing. Things like healthcare can be transformed. Doctors can talk to their patients within their homes. They can do operations from one city to another city, but remotely without being there, which is an incredible sort of innovation. You think about broadcast as well. All these different innovations can happen. We can have cars traveling from London to Berlin across the 5G network. This is the sort of stuff we can see in the future. It's never going to happen though, unless people really get behind it. We need to get the telecoms companies, we need to get the government, we need to get landowners really working in partnership to deliver this sort of vision. Otherwise, it's going to be slow, and it's going to take a while, and to be honest, we're going to get fall behind a lot of the countries in the world, like Korea, like China, which are really rolling it out at speed at the moment.
It's about collaboration, it's about potential, it's how do we harness 5G for the benefit of real estate.
5G, I think, is a necessity. We have to have 5G in this country, and if we don't, we will fall behind the rest of the world. We're already behind the rest of the world in terms of connectivity, and we actually can't afford to be in that place going forward. It's the next industrial revolution. That's why I say revolutionary. I think 5G and the socio-economic benefits that it's going to bring is huge.
5G has huge implications for sustainability primarily. When we think about investing, we invest in smart buildings. What 5G is going to enable is a lot of technology to interact amongst itself, so it's going to be more efficient. The reasons I love events like this tonight is that you have a bunch of different stakeholders from a variety of different industries that really need to collaborate because the scale of the opportunity is so massive.
Being honest with ourselves, we're lagging a long way behind the rest of the world in terms of connectivity. Here's our chance not only to catch up but to overtake.
In a purely business context, at the moment our aspirations, the technology doesn't live up to our people's aspirations about how they want to work. One of the things that people need is flexibility about where they work, how they work, and that will affect the decisions that we make about the space we occupy, where we occupy that space.
We're very early with the 5G launch, which I think is a fantastic thing, but we now need to build on that and grow the 5G coverage. So we need to make sure we remove any barriers the operators face with getting it out there, putting up their masts, and getting you and I to sign up as consumers. So I think the government have got a big role to play with breaking down those barriers to deployment.